Hi everyone, and good Saturday morning. It's Eric here. I thought I'd do a video blog for a change. The weather's been so quiet over the last few weeks. I've done very few of these videos from home, extra videos, because we just haven't had that much in the way of interesting weather over the last few weeks. It's been warm and dry so much of the time, but the pattern is starting to change a little bit. We've got a lot to talk about in the next few days, so let's get right to it. One thing you noticed this morning, it is warm outside, and it's going to be a very toasty October day today. A look at the radar and satellite this morning shows showers pushing off to our north. A warm front is pushing off to our north, and in the wake of that front, I'll plot up the dew points. These are the dew point temperatures, not the air temperatures. It's pretty muggy for October. Dew points upper 50s, lower 60s. Air temperatures this morning are in the mid 60s. These are the air temperatures. As far as rain this morning, there's a couple of spritzes and sprinkles out there. These are going to go away pretty quickly, and then it's off to the races today. We're talking mid 80s, lower to mid 80s this afternoon. Most places will get somewhere between 81 and 84 degrees this afternoon. Way off to our south, this is something that will impact us eventually. This is Hurricane Nate. And Nate is a Category 1 storm, and it is booking. It is moving northwest at 28 miles per hour. So even though this thing is in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico right now, this is going to make landfall tonight into tomorrow morning across the Gulf Coast, and then race north and east. And yeah, it's going to have an impact on our weather. Let me plot up the track forecast here. Here's the most likely track with Nate. Of course, it'll weaken once it's over land, but it looks like the center of Nate, the remnants of it, are going to pass to our south, but come close enough that I do think we are going to get a pretty good drink of water from Nate. It's exactly what we need. Now, we're going to need more rain than what we're going to get, but we'll take it, certainly. We do need, of course, the rain because of all the dry weather we've had lately. Now, in the near term, not Nate, but a cold front's coming our way tonight. It's a weak. It's a sorry excuse for a front. And this will bring showers, it looks like, after midnight tonight. So if you have plans this afternoon, this evening, you're fine. This is mostly after midnight. Showers push through. I can't rule out a rumble of thunder with this. These showers, the last of them, will probably depart by daybreak tomorrow morning at the latest. And then rest of Sunday looks pretty good. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds, probably a little sunnier north, a little cloudier to the south. And then it looks like the moisture from Nate starts to creep back in towards the overnight hours, Sunday night into Monday morning. This is at 8 o'clock in the evening on Sunday. The moisture increasing, it'll start to rain, and it'll rain most of the night. It'll be good sleeping weather Sunday night, even though it's going to be humid. You're going to hear the pitter-patter of raindrops just about all night. And as you head off to work and the kids head off to school, although it's Columbus Day Monday, I'm not sure how many might have a day off. But if you are heading out Monday morning, you can expect some rain for a time. I think the rain will taper off as we get into the midday and the afternoon hours on Monday. Now, with the cold front tonight, I mentioned there could be a rumble of thunder. I'm not real concerned about severe weather at all here. The Storm Prediction Center does have a marginal risk of severe weather in this darker green. That's off to our west. Again, I can't rule out thunder tonight, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal at all. Now, as far as how much rain goes, this is going to be a little hard for you to see. I apologize. Each of these lines is an individual run of this particular model, and the legend is off screen, so I'll have to do this for you. This line right here is 2 inches, and this is from now through Monday. And you can see the last few runs of this model are all pretty close to 2 inches worth of rain between the front tonight and then Nate Sunday night and early Monday. Here's a look at the European modeling, and pay attention to the bars down here. And 2 inches, maybe a little more. Seems pretty likely. So again, this is just what the doctor ordered. We'll take it. Now, the longer range, once we're done with the moisture from Nate on Monday, the story next week will be, it's going to cool off, but not even back to average. Our averages are next week are 62, 63 degrees. We'll get within a few degrees of that midweek, but I think it's going to warm right back up next weekend, and these numbers could even be a little bit conservative for next weekend, the 14th, 15th, and maybe even to Monday the 16th. I wouldn't be shocked if we flirted with 80 one or two more times in the very warm pattern that we have coming up once again as we go into the middle of October. So we are not done with the warmth. There's no signs of any sort of hard freeze coming soon. There's no signs of any sort of sustained, typical October chill anytime soon. It's going to happen eventually, but in the foreseeable future, in the time period that we can make predictions and see we call it foreseeable future for a reason. There's just no signs of any of that. So hope you like the warmth. Have a great weekend, everyone. Be sure to check out meteorologist Andrew DePaulo's forecasts on WFMJ Weekend Today this weekend, and meteorologist AJ Harris will be on giving you updates this evening on 21 News at 6 and 11.